Well, I figured I better make a harvest video before, harvest gets out of here and gone. So, I don't know. We've done 2 fields of corn, and they were both, decent to good. And then we did about 65, 70 acres of soybeans on 2 farms, and those were average. And then we did a neighbor over here, his bottom of beans, and then we moved to this farm, and this is when hell all broke loose. Truck driver, his truck's been down all week, and so we just been waiting, and he got up and going, and then the combine decided to spring a fuel leak on top of the engine. One of the fuel rail lines, the metal lines, got a punctured hole in it. Diesel fuel all over the area. Luckily, I caught it, and then so got that fixed today, and now we're back up and going on this farm. So all we got is that land, this land, and then one land right there. The semis up there are loaded, so there'll be a second load here he'll get tomorrow. And so yeah, this is, and then there's 23 acres of corn over there that's got to go straight on a truck. Yeah, this is the sharecrop farm that's got to go straight on a truck. So we were hoping to get done with the beans and the corn before it rains tomorrow night, but being as how today's Friday and tomorrow's Saturday, that probably won't happen. So we will get the soybeans done though, hopefully. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. And then, as you can tell, houses are going up right here next door, which will happen to this farm within 5 years. The former owner of this farm, which my uncles have farmed here since the 70s, decided to sell it, and how land is around here next to subdivisions, it goes for too much money that we cannot afford. So the guy that owns that is putting the houses on there, now owns this farm. There's 83 acres in this farm, 60 something tillable acres. So yeah, and he said we will farm it till he puts houses on it. So which he said will probably be in less than 5 years. So oh well, progress. I guess that's what we call it. But when ground gets sold for $25,000+ an acre, which is what ground around here is going for, how can I afford anything? How can the farm afford anything? How can anybody else afford anything except these subdivision people? So there's 220 acres that got sold right next to the airport, which is what my uncles used to custom harvest back 20 years ago. I remember riding on all that ground. It got sold to the airport, 220 acres for $9.9 million. So, $49,000 an acre is what that comes out to be. So, I mean, how can you compete with that? I mean, you can't. So, and it's not, I don't know. It seems like this stretch of ground from E-Town on out this way is what is prime real estate. I don't understand it, because it's swampy, hilly ground. I mean, it does produce a good crop, don't get me wrong. Anyway, I don't know why I'm sitting here bitching, because there's nothing I can do about it, and it'll be what it'll be. So anyway, we're gonna get to going here and go from there.